able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champ.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champ.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champ.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champ.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Skenkel as we bring you, I'm sure people must be worrying about who's versing whom because it's not in the title like it normally is. It's just there was too many games to put into the title because it's like games that are happening one after the other. So the first match of the evening is going to be Immortal Order up against Pandora's Box. This will be followed by Africa Burn B up against the Jinxes, and then to round off the evening, or shall we say last but not least, it is going to be Savage Reborn versus Reverse Push. Right. Now that game I think is scheduled for what was it, 10 o'clock, but we're trying to or 9:30, but we're trying to get it set for about 9 p.m. So we can run concurrently, but we will just hold the space and wait to confirm what is going to be happening there. But for now, we're going to get into the very first game of the MLMA, which is Immortal Order up against Pandora's Box. This is going to be an exciting game against two very good teams. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of action here, Skenko.
Yeah, indeed, bro. 100% agreed. So, without further ado, seeing that we're trying to run all the matches upon one another, let's get into the coin toss and let's jump ahead. As Pandora's Box was in the lobby first, I gave them the option to pick between heads and tails. Flips the coin, and it lands on heads. So, will Pandora's Box take left or right? Will they take the first bands as well as the first pick? As we see, Solid is very excited into the fact that they won the coin toss. And they chose to stay right. So that gives Immortal Order the first bands as well as the first pick. Seems like there's a bit of confusion here. Okay, well, let's not go.
It's right, left, right. I think I think they're teaching someone how to cross the street. What do you think, Skenko?
Look to the right and then to the left, and then before you cross, you make a cross reference to the right again, and then you cross the road. As the Immortal Order brings out the Camilla and Ling band.
Yeah. It also begs the next question, Skenko. Why did the chicken cross the road?
You see what's on the other side?
Possibly. But who's going to be on the other side of this road? What are the predictions like? What is the chat thinking? Who's going to be on the other side of this road of victory? Will it be Immortal Order taking the W? Or will Pandora's Box come in to take that win?
Yeah, I see there's a lot of happy birthdays there for you, bro. As Pandora's Box bans out the Tigro and the Fanny. It seems like they did their homework.
That is true. That is true. It's well, they would have been able to see quite a lot of each other throughout the course of the tournament. Because I mean, there's been a lot of games in this tournament so far. Granted, they have been best of ones, all for the 3 points, but it's a lot of games still to scope out your opposition. And to the chat, thank you everybody for all the well wishes. It is highly appreciated. But into the drafting phase we go.
Yeah, and Alpha Gaming gets the third ban of the match. As they ban out the chip. The chip is actually a very good ban because that little ferret in his machine, is quite a pesky thing to deal with, especially with that portal that he can just teleport anybody from across the map to anywhere. As we see, Ghost will have the opportunity to respond with a ban as they ban out the Hylos.
Yeah, so both teams not wanting to leave certain roams open.
Yeah, Tiara, thank you for filling the Nightbot's duty there tonight. And then thank you as Immortal Order bans out the Hayabusa. I see there's a lot of hearts flashing on the screen of the stream. So thank you for those who are tapping on the heart. Is that your way of singing happy birthday to Mr. Waylander? As Pandora's box bans out the Belleric and Alpha Gaming not waiting, picking up the Povius. Pandora's box. Sorry.
Yeah, once again, I'm just going to say thank you to everybody in the chat. I'd like to shout out each person one at a time, but I mean, there's a lot of you here. So, for everybody who wished me happy birthday, once again, thank you very much. But as we get back to the draft here, it's going to be Angelic Fury. Looks like locking onto that Aurora. As we know, Alpha Gaming loves the Phoveus. He does quite a good job on the Phoveus in the XP lane. Like his rotations. Oh, the Edith pick coming out from Oshroomsy. Goes to the Gatto and Sinister. 187 on the Sicilian. So you've got Sicilian's got a ton of late game potential and wave clear. If this game goes too long, Scarpscake, that Sicilian is really going to come into play.
Yeah, especially seeing that he's a late game hero, bro. Can I just ask you a favor, just to put on the polls in the chat for us there quickly, as Storm Raptor picks up the Melissa. I'm a very big fan of the Melissa. And, I just need to thank my wife for that one. As
what
Pandora's
he's saying is he has a crush on Melissa. It's the needles that have done him.
Pandora's box fans out the Granger, and we see Immortal Order getting rid of the Atlas. She will be with us in a minute. She's just quickly doing some things, but she will be in the chat and entertaining you guys there. And ladies, you see now, they were already asking where is Mads in the chat, as Pandora's box solid picks up the Akai.
Interesting. The Akai Gatto combo. I'm not sure about its layering here, whether it layers one into the other. Maybe they're going to be using that heavy spin from the Akai to get a set.
Or it could be that they're predicting that Death Eater might pick up the Exia. You see, as Goku picks up the Alpha and Death Eater 14 picks up the Exia.
Well, let's see how this is gonna work. I do like Immortal Order's draft quite a bit at this moment in time. But let's see what Shadow for Pandora's box does as his final lockdown. And the Barat's coming out here. This is a tanky lineup from the side of Pandora's box.
Immortal Order will definitely need to know what they're doing with their positioning when they face this stanky lineup. But nonetheless, I see the polls are going in there as the community is favoring Immortal Order by 78% to take this. So Pandora's box is the underdogs going into this best of one situation. So GG's and good luck to both teams. This will definitely be an exciting firecracker of a match.
Well, as we're waiting for the loading screen to get us there, and we get to look at some very nice skins on both sides.
I want that sparkle skin
Sparkle skin. Oh yeah.
on the Melissa.
Yeah. I think I have it. I think it. But anyway, into the game we go. As we have Immortal Order on the blue with Pandora's box taking the red. Both teams looks like they're beginning to, starting the farm on the same side of the map. Alpha does have a decent amount of jungle clear in comparison to the Barats. Aurora at the same time does have the wave clear potential over the Sicilian. As we see Shroomsy on the Edith just kind of helping out there a little bit. Ooh, lots of poke damage coming out here in the bot lane. As we see some nice vision, nice scouting out by the Edith. They know full well where everyone is. The Retri does come out from Goku or Immortal Order, but that's a safe Retri. So nice poke up from the Edith once more. Onto the Akai, just keeping everybody honest, making sure that the marksman is 100% aware of the rotation that Pandora's box is using to try and get into position. The Barat's just getting to level 4. He's gonna try and get that Daytona's charge. Stun comes out once again from the Edith. There's the follow-up by the Aurora Alpha with the Spear of Alpha, landing onto 2, but the Daytona's charge comes out, manages to eat up 1, but is he gonna be able to survive this? No, nothing doing. It was a beautiful set of combination plays from the side of Immortal Order, picking up the first blood right here in the 1 minute 30 seconds. Well, it's now 1 minute 45, as we know it's gonna be turtle time very, very soon. Quick rotations are being made by Immortal Order to get into position. Nice wave clear here from Alpha Gaming on the on that Phobius, knowing that once he gets his wave cleared here, he's going to have the ability. Oh, Spear of Alpha comes out once more to the ghetto. They're sensing blood. Immortal Order getting into position, nice and early. Good camp there from the Edith. Akai wants to move around to check what's going on. Either jumps in there, tries to get up a bit of a knock up onto the Akai. Meanwhile, Barats wants to take his rare buff before he tries to contest, but I think he's going to be a little bit too late to contest. Here goes against contesting here, but with the small camp being taken, oh, there's Phobius. He's going onto the Akai, but decides against it, pulls out. So far, nice, tight, compact rotations from Immortal Order, establishing them a 1.5k gold lead at this early part of the game. Pandora's box has to switch a little bit to the defensive, which is not something you'd want to do with a tanky lineup. You want to get that pressure going early and then snowball. The vision being supplied by the Edith here is keeping Pandora's box very honest in terms of trying to get a rotation for a potential gank. The way that they could move around this is to either engage like this onto the Roma, There's the Akai, gets a jump in, a little bit of a stun, but he's got to be careful of that Alpha. Lots of damage coming through. The Spear of Alpha still up, doesn't even need it. The true damage coming out. There's the Spear of Alpha coming in, but off the mark this time by Goku from Immortal Order. Shadow now trying to get as much farm as he possibly can, gets knocked up. But there'll still be the Avatar of Guardian comes in, but he also pops the ult as well. Daytona's charge lands, stuns the Phobius onto the wall, but he does have the Spear of Alpha coming in once more. Beautiful play there, but Shadow, all that barats, showing some speed, saying this dinosaur is not going to be extinct. He's going to make it all the way back to the base. So lovely engagements, and from both teams here, as we see Goku taking out that red buff. Oh, there's going to be the full barrage coming out from the Ixia, taking that Melissa, very, very low Storm Raptor, trying to get to the safety onto the turret. But is he going to get wrapped around at this moment in time? He's trying to recall from the bushes there, as we see. Oh, there's an engagement once more around the blue buff. There's going to be the follow-up. The Sicilian with the Bat's Feast coming out there, just trying to zone everybody away. But once again, Immortal Order taking away another buff from Pandora's box, stretching that gold lead to around 3k now. It's 2-0 to them, but they're really using the map to their advantage. Oh, there's the first turret of the game down. It's Ixia versus the Melissa. It's gonna be the Ixia who wins that exchange with the extra sustain coming through from Death Eater 14. Sending Star Raptor straight back to the base, but there's Phobius engaging once more. He's going to pop that Vengeance. Daytona's charge comes out. He structs two of them up. He's going to be jumping up and down in the air, Super Mario style. Will he be able to survive this? He's trying to, but Barats finally gets a kill. But there's the Freezing Glacier coming out from the Aurora, but there wasn't anybody there to really follow up with that damage. As we see Alpha trying to get into position, lands the Spear of Alpha. It's going to be the Avatar of Guardian that comes, drags him into the turret. He does get one kill. It's going to be two. He just comes in and gets that kill onto the Ghetto. Once more they go into the jungle, clearing it out. But there is a rotation here coming out from Pandora's box. They're going to get into position. They want to see if they can pick up the Death Eater 14 on this Ixia. But she's playing really, really safe underneath the turret. Good map awareness there to keep himself out of harm's way. Sicilian, it's going to be Sinister. We're trying to get as many stacks as he possibly can. Spear of Alpha comes out, but the Purify as well. The Bat's Feast is landing, but do they have the ability to knock this Alpha back? Yes, heavy spin onto the turret. That they're going to put him down. Shutdown kill for the Sicilian. Sicilian is now slowly starting to hurt, building up that damage. It's a beautiful Purify there that set it up. Oh, there's the Daytona's charge onto two. Melissa comes in with the damage. They manage to take down two. They knock back that Phobius. So you can't really get into the engage. Pandora's box coming alive now, getting a couple of pickup kills and getting onto the board. But the gold lead is now extended to around 4k. Getting close to 5k at this moment in time. Objectives being taken all across the map by Immortal Order as we see this next turtle up. Both teams setting up here. We got Angelic Fury with a nice camp in the bush. Engagement onto the Akai, just a bit of poke. Barats wants to just use his skills to try and get his passive going. But who's going to win this retreat? Goes to the Alpha. Edith into the backline. Piece of back comes out. There's the heavy spin. Trying to knock everybody out of that Ixia ultimate, the full barrage. But Ixia commits the flicker. Wants to go onto the Sicilian. But there's the Daytona's charge. Eating up once more the Edith. But she hits that ulti. He's going to be able to sustain through this almost. But there's Phobius into the backline. Super Mario style. Up and down. Just bunking on their heads, taking out two. It's only gonna be make that three. Is it gonna be the fourth? The fourth is gone. Is it gonna be the fifth? Sicilian just managing to stay alive and escape as the mid lane turret falls, as the bot lane tier 2 turret falls. This is going to be a good lane push for the side of Immortal Order. What are Pandora's box going to do? They need to get their Sicilian online. That's going to be really where they can actually pull this game back. Spear of Alpha did come out there onto the Akai, but that was just to warn him away so that they have the opportunity to try and just clear the jungle. So what we would like to see now is exactly what Immortal Order are doing. They're not really pushing any lanes. They want to get the lanes free. They want to force Pandora's box out of their own jungle. So it's best to just clear your jungle and use the waves as bait almost. As you can see, Bharat's here extended to try and clear the waves. But do they want to really engage on him? Deciding against it. There's going to be Alpha onto the Akai. Bharat's once more having a meal. Heavy spin comes out. But it's putting that Alpha down. But once he gets out, he's going to be able to sustain. But there's the Edith and Phoveus into the backline. There's Phoveus going ham. Killing spree. And the chase is on for this Alpha, but he manages to get the kill. Is it going to be a double? Well, the true damage coming out. Make that 4 down. Once again, it's only the Sicilian. No, make that no Sicilian. Everybody gone. Full team wipe. As it is the Lord up. 14-3 in the favor of Immortal Order. Pulling out a 10k gold lead. 10.5k gold lead. At this, the 9-minute 30-second mark of the match.
This is crazy, bro. Immortal Order has got the opportunity to take
knock
Africa.
up onto the foe, onto the Akai, taking him out there. Yeah, they are going to be pushing through here. Are they going to be going for the victory once again? The Lord still making its way up the top lane. They do have the wave clear on the side of Pandora's box. As we see, Lord still slowly making its way. The mid lane wave has been pushed in here. Wave's not exactly evenly pushed. Need the X here to try and get a bit of lock on, but she's been a bit... Oh, there's a full barrage. Lands onto 3. It's gonna be the Sicilian and the Melissa down as the Lord does make its way to the base. It's going to be the Gato into the backline, trying to take down the X here. Does manage to take down the X here, but there's going to be 2 kills. It's just the Kai left alive with the Lord. This should be the end. As we get to see the final waves coming in, Lord making his way. We should see the Nexus locked on. Akai trying to do his best, but he's going to be taken down. And Melissa tries to get back in. Ooh, will they be able to defend this? Melissa doing a lot of damage. Manages to take down the Edith, but they don't have the marksman up here to get the turret lock. With Cecilia just kind of zoning everybody away. Immortal Order deciding against going for the end right now. They did take all 3 tier turrets, but there's the engagement onto the Aurora. She gets passive taken down and gets killed. Did try to stick around there to try and get a turret lock going, but nothing doing. Could this be an opening for the side of Pandora's box? Will they be able to seize the opportunity that has been presented to them? The gold lead being pulled back slightly, ever so slightly, from the 10k that it was, as we can see, as I, during this more calmer moments in time, get the bulls up on screen for all of us. So will Pandora's box be able to take this through all the way to the end and have a dramatic comeback? Or will Immortal Order be able to seal the deal and end this game out? Well, I don't think we have much longer than 30 seconds to see. As we see the waves coming in, full barrage from the Ixia, but lands onto nobody. Gato with the Avatar of Guardian off the mark, gets knocked out by the Edith. Is there going to be the follow-up? Yes, it's Ixia with the kill as well. So now they know, without the Gato, do they have the opportunity? Heavy spin, trying to knock the Edith back underneath the turret, using the ultimate to stay alive here. Is there going to be the follow-up damage? It's Phoveus into the backline, manages to take down their Kai, but is himself taken down by the Sicilian. So it's just going to be the damage dealers left alive for both teams. As we see Immortal Order starting this Lord. It's going to be the enhanced Lord. They do want to have that Lord on their side with the tier 3 turrets being taken down. They should be able to. They should be able to seal the deal, but will they? Because it's getting to this point. Sicilian building up a lot of stacks. Melissa getting some items online here. got the sustained build, but there's the engagement once more. In this time, into the full barrage, landing onto 2, managing to take down 2, make that 3. There's the follow-up from the team. Baratzia got in no man's land. Make that 4. Triple kill going to the... Oh, makes it 3. Triple kill going to the X here. It's only the Melissa and Cecilian left alive to try and defend as the Lord makes its way. So slow and stately up the mid lane. Gonna charge into the Nexus. Both teams, conceal play coming out. They're not even worried about the turret locking. They want to get the final 2 kills for a team wipe, then the Nexus. And the game, set, match goes to Immortal Order. So well played to both teams, but congratulations to Immortal Order on this victory.
This was very exciting.
Yes, it
But
was.
GG, well played to both. And for the viewers that are on here with us now, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We do love the support. And I'll just get the second match up and ready for us, bro.
Alright.
I already said hello to the live stream.
Even as a wanderer, the days we have for leisure are far and few between. Have a seat, sip some tea, and enjoy the show, my friend. Even if I were an ant, I would protect the grass overhead.
I know. So, Stoner 69. We are going to jump into the match right now. We are just waiting for Waylander to finish his happy birthday phone call there, but he should be within the next second or two. And Cyber, it's Immortal Order that took the previous match. So right up now, we've got Africa Burns B team versus the Jinxes. This is going to be an interesting match. But nonetheless, for everyone that just joined us now, thank you for joining us. Please hit that like button, and then after you've done that, please hit the share and subscribe button. We have a lot of things around the corner. So just to mention that at the end of November, so yeah, here from the 30th of November, we've got our first Call of Duty tournament that will be streamed live on Waylander Gaming. We do have a private server there, so yeah, it's very very exciting times. There is a prize pool to it as well. So yeah, please stay tuned and please come and watch and have some fun with us. So yeah, my girlfriend tuning me here from the side, saying, so yeah." But any case, just before we jump into this match, oh, Stoner, ek sal jou Christoffer hoor. Christoffer. Yeah, sorry. I was a bit under the weather, but nonetheless, I dubbed the Christopher Sisser. Okay. If only I could click on YouTube to accept them into the lobby, and then we could continue with the match. But we still have a minute to go before the match should start. But nonetheless, let me just get the coin toss out of the way so that that is done, and we can take it from there. So that once Mr. Waylander, the birthday boy himself, as you heard, he is 39 today. He's almost at his naughty 40s. So once he comes back, we can just jump in right into the action. As we have Tiara, Average Joe, Merlin, Akashi, Postpone Malone, Bobbity, Nemesis, the hidden one, which is Johari Joe, and Zantis, as well as Luigi 2.0, as Africa Burns B team picks up heads. Let's do the coin toss. It lands on Dales. So it seems like the coin toss is favoring the red side in the lobby. So yeah, let's see what Jinxes decide. Oh, they decide to stay on the right hand side, giving Africa Burn B the first bans as well as the first pick. And welcome back.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to take a couple of phone calls real quickly. But I'm back now. We can get to the stream and see what's happening. As we wait. You know, I just vacated my chair, and my kitty cat decides that that's the new spot that he wants to sit on.
Africa Burn banning out the Matilda as well as the Sicilian.
Come, my little fat lump.
Team Jinxes. It seems like we will have the third and final match at 9 p.m. tonight. That just makes this a very fluent stream. So nonetheless, Jinxes bans out the Alpha and the Zushin. All right. So we are good to go. Good luck and have fun to both teams.
All right. So into the game we go. So it's Akashi with the first ban. What is he gonna go for?
Bro, can we just get the polls updated, please? Ooh, as Kakashi bans out the Camilla. Xanthis with a response.
run deep.
Ooh, Xanthe's banning out the link.
The Immortal One chose me
Ooh.
to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
I see Stoner69 is there in the live viewers calling Average Joe to to take the MVP and to wipe everyone out. As we see the Suyu getting banned out and waiting for the hidden one to ban out the Melissa.
Is to protect lives.
As Agashi picks up the Hylos. So will we be seeing a second match in a row with an Exia? Or will the commentator's curse pull through here? As Luigi, well, he doesn't have his Sicilian, as his Sicilian was banned out. So I'm very interested to see with what mage he's going to play off next. As Barbary picks up the Exia, Luigi 2.0 picks up the Aurora. I am so sorry, Average Joe. That was the commentator's curse that pulled through there. As Postpone Malone and Toyota needs to do the follow-up picks.
I'm assuming we had the Sushin ban in the drafting phase.
Yes, we did. As Postpone Malone picks up the Vexana and Merlin with not the one, the only 1-1. He's, as we know, he is very devastating on that 1-1. So we will be seeing Average Joe in the jungle tonight as Xanthes.
Shall we pull Merlin's legs and call him the one trick 1-1? Shall we do that? You think that's gonna be acceptable?
Well, I think we kind of just did. So Merlin, are you one-tricking us here in this MLMA?
Ooh, Xanthes with the Monster pick. There's probably a counter to the 1-1s, but he's gotta land that King's Calling proper. He's gotta land the King's Calling proper if you wanna get to the 1-1. Though I do know that when you're a bit scared as a 1-1 for the amount of CC that you're gonna be that could be dished out, because you do have the second skill that gives you that CC immunity. But when you're worried about that extra bit of CC, the Malefic Gun comes in quite handy with the extended attack, basic attack range. But we'll get to see as the final two bans are Akai and Hayabusa.
As we Nemesis picking up the Gato. So some nice set potential here from the side of the Team Jinxes.
Yeah, and so we got Nomeni in the live chat saying Fanny to counter the 1-1. Is that going to be the pick that we're going to see from the hidden one?
Yoda picking up the X-Borg and Average Joe picking up the Halkerd. We all know we like the Halkerd in jungle because, yeah, he's a sneaky little assassin.
So we've got a good draft coming out from both teams so far, though I'm quite interested to see what's going to be the jungle pick for the side of Jinxes. They have some nice set play on the side of Jinxes into the full barrage from the Ixia with with the Aurora, the Munsathar, and the Gato. The hidden one picking up a Harley. We don't often get to see Harley plays on the 5-man system. Thanks, General Cho, for the greeting once again. But again, for Africa Burn also have a pretty strong lineup themselves. But it's all going to come down to how are the teams going to perform under the pressure situation, under the spotlights. Will they be able to handle it? Which team's going to come out on top? Well, we'll get to see now as we get into the matchup itself. Just waiting for, as we see Mr. Wick there talking about load shedding. We'll talk about the other problem we have, slow loading time. Getting into the screen themselves. as we are waiting for just Akashi. Come on, Akashi. Let that internet go.
Or are you? And, mm, mm. Is it a toaster of a router that you've got? As it pops the toast. And here we go.
So into the matchup we go. It is time for the game. This is the second game of the evening, brought to you here on Waylander Gaming. It's Waylander Gaming in association with King of the Hill and MSA, bringing you the MLMA, the Mobile Legends Masters Academy. It's going to be a best of one, as we know. It's the points up for grabs. This time round, we see both jungles starting on buffs on the opposite side. So we won't get to see our usual clash of the titans in the gold lane. Both teams going to be crossing each other's path around the mid lane. Although, will we see a bit of an engagement around the litho, I wonder? And that was a little bit of play on words of the litho wanderer. If you wanted to know. If it escaped your attention.
As the little goes to the side of Team Jinxes.
Yeah. So Jinx is picking up the litho. Looks like they're going to be going for the engagement, possibly. Yeah, nice positioning here from Akashi. Just scouting out, giving his team a bit of vision. 1-1. Staying safe, using as much of that advantage that she has, high mobility. Ooh, there's the rotation. It's going to catch out 2 here, but it's going to be the Gato with the taunt. But then he's got that the vengeance surviving through so much, but first blood going to the side of Africa. But that revitalize coming in super clutch from Akashi there on the high loss. Average Joe popped that the stingers of his just at that moment when the Gato hit his vengeance. It was like, wait a minute, I'm not the one who was supposed to be dying. The Revitalize came in clutch. They get the first kill. First blood going to postpone Malone on the Vexana. Oh, now the engagement onto the Harley. Beautiful follow-up from the Vexana with a combination play there. Getting the taunt and the damage out to take out the jungler right before this first major objective, which is the turtle. So Nemesis on the Gato and Luigi 2.0 trying to do as much zoning as they possibly can. They want to create the space so Harley can come in. Munsata trying to create the angle, but here's Toyota on that Xbox. He flickers in. It's going to be the last insanity into the backline. Average Joe does take down the turtle, but there's the damage. It's going to be Harley. He's trying to take down Toyota there on the Xbox. He manages to get the kill and get out. But it was a 1-for-1 exchange overall. Both XP laners bite in the dust there around that engagement, but that's what you expect from your XP laners. You expect them as XP laners to soak up a lot of damage, engage, initiate. Aurora finally level 4. The engagement here onto the high loss. Vengeance comes out once more, but it was that the passive that was procced from the side from the Aurora there? I don't know. Getting old now, as everybody was saying in the chat. I'm getting old. Maybe my eyes were deceiving me. I thought I saw that passive going off from the Aurora. Maybe you in the chat can tell me whether the old eyes saw it properly or not.
Well, bro, you did give away your age on that phone call.
No, only you could hear it.
Oh, okay, I see. The Jinx is having the number advantage here in the gold lane. Will Merlin be able to play this safe? Does he know what's going on?
Yeah, he's back underneath the turret, but he's waiting patiently for his team to engage. He wants to get that crossbow tanks out. Oh, but there's the Harley once more. But Average Joe, he's on the hunt, as well as a 1-1. She's chasing down, doesn't land that crossbow tanks, but still has that ability to get in. It's gonna be 3-for-0 exchange to the side of Africa Burn as they're starting to put the screws on. It's 2.2k gold lead to them at this moment in time. And all this with 10 seconds to the next major objective. It's gonna be turtle time. Harley trying to check out for the bushes, and as Scarpscankle pointed out, the Hellcut being sneaky as ever, but Luigi checking the bushes there. Hylos tries to go in. It's going to be, he does pop that vengeance. As we see 4 men from Africa Burn already around here. One to get oh, but look at the damage once more. The full barrage does land, but it's only going to be landing onto the Hylos. Will they be able to get the kill? Yes, they do. But Harley did fall throughout all that chaos that was going down there. But as we see here, it's Xbox. He's getting a lot of poke onto Xanthis there on that Minzathar, forcing him away. As the Hellcut uses the retry, engages onto Luigi there, who uses the flicker. But there's the Gatto, does land the Avatar of Guardian, but off the mark, misses the 2. Well, Merlin on that one, pushing his way through towards the mid lane. They want to get some pressure put in, because they got to translate. The kills have to translate into lane advantage. So Nemesis scouting out for his team there, the hidden one. Wants to stay hidden on that Harley to try and get into the backline to take down the Ixia. As we see both teams setting up or trying to set up around this turtle. It is going to be the second turtle for the game. Hellcut starting the turtle. The turtle not exactly pulled, but there's the engagement onto Toyota here. As I try to get the camera set, there's so much of action happening here. Oh, it's going to be the final Insanity comes out just to secure the kill there. Freezing Glacier lands onto 2. They want to engage onto the Xbox, but oh, there's the combination play from the Vexana and the Hellcut, taking a kill there into the backline and make that a 2 kills, as we see Merlin on the 1-1 getting a solo kill on the gold lane. Mid lane turret trying to push it in here, but with the Aurora it's going to be really hard. Luigi 2.0 staying safe, making sure his turret is available. Nice camp here from Average Joe as he goes in. This time round we know for certain that Aurora passives out, but oh, there's the engagement. Avatar of Guardian comes out onto the Vexana, but the Gatto decides to push away from that there, as we see Merlin once again taking down the turret. Hellcut coming in and blowing up Babidi on the Ixia. Now, Wed Africa Burn really putting the screws on here. It is a 5k gold lead at this time, as we see the mid lane turret being taken down here. What are the Jinxes going to do? Will they be able to have that final moment where they can get their combination play going? They need to get the set into the Ixia's full barrage to get that full potential of their draft out there. It's going to be Last Insanity coming out once more. King's Calling did land, but a little bit too late, as we see both the Hellcut, Average Joe, and Toyota pushing the bot lane down. But meanwhile, there's an engagement onto the top lane. Full barrage does land. It's going to be 1-1 with the Wind of Nature does manage to land the crossbow. Tangs is 1, it's 2, it's almost a triple kill. Akashi did pay the price there for that engagement, keeping his marksman alive, but a beautiful set there from the 1-1, taking down 2, almost 3, as we see Hellcut opting against leaving this for the 8 minutes and taking the 8-minute lot, deciding that he wants to take the final turtle, wants to get richer. Isn't that the way of life? The rich get richer.
It's the third and final turtle falls for this match.
Yeah, well, right now turret advantage, gold advantage, kill advantage, all going to the side of Africa Burn B. But will the Jinxes have the ability to come back? They are waiting for that set. They've just got to be a bit patient. Got to land the King's Calling into the Avatar Guardian, into the Freezing Glacier, into the full barrage. Could change the course of the match. There's the engagement here onto the Hylos. He just takes a bit of poke damage and they decide to back away. As the lanes are being pushed, Africa Burn trying to take these tier 2 turrets. And the gold lead being extended once more. Oh, there's the engagement, pick up onto the Harley. This time around the King's Calling does land, but it's the full barrage slightly off the mark. But is he going to manage to take down this Hellcut? He's surviving through all of it. He's got the Revitalize out, but there's the oh, wow, what? That's 3 to 2 kills here. He does manage to take down that high loss, but the Gato did fall in exchange. Merlin on the 1-1, seizing the advantage of what's going on here to take down a tier 2 turret. The same with Toyota. They managed to take down 2 of the tier 2 turrets. It's just the mid lane one that stands. And when we look at the screen, that big timer, it's now hit the 30-second mark. And we know what that means. 30 seconds to Lord. So Nemesis scouting out for his jungler, so this time round he can actually take the buff Babidi here. Wants to try and help taking the red buff. But Ixia slightly overextended. Ooh, the dash comes out. There's 1-1 with the crossbow tanks onto 2. Is she going to be able to get out of this here? Does manage to get the kill at a beautiful time as well. What a pickoff from Merlin there on the 1-1. This is a good time to take down the enemy jungle, as we can see. Lord being melted by a combination of Hellcut, Vexana, and Xborg. And now they want to put the pressure on to Africa Burn. Hylos in the front line, scouting out, but giving a lot of pressure there in the mid lane. Camp from Merlin on the side lane, waiting for someone to make the rotation towards him so he can get that crossbow tanks out one more time. Hellcut doing the same, whereas it's all hands to the pump for the side of the Jinxes. On the defense, they do have this tier 2 turret in the mid lane still standing, and all tier 3 turrets as well. So engagement once more onto the Hellcut, but Aurora passive procced, but manages to flicker to safety. King's Calling does land, but there's the 1-1 crossbow tank onto 1. Is it gonna be 2? Should she be able to take down the Ixia? Oh, Ixia just escapes, but look at the damage coming up from 1-1. Double kill. Lord storms into the base. Hellcut tries to get into the backline. Harley has to dash away there as we see the Lord making its way in there. Golden pathway from the high loss, but it's into the full barrage, but with the turret lock. The Nexus has been taken down. Double quick time. This game going 21-5 to the side of Africa Burn as they storm through with another 3 points in the MLMA. But well played to both teams for giving us a good game here. But congratulations to Africa Burn as they take this best of 1 game 21-5, claiming the 3 points. So, from here, Skarpskenko, are we going into the third and final game of the evening? Or will there be a delay?
It seems like we all will be going into the third and final match. I'm just waiting for the response of the next captain, because the messages that I can see here, it's saying yes. So I would assume so.
Okay, then let's get the lobby set as I hand you guys back over to Skarpskenko as he entertains us with some sheep noises.
Even as a wanderer,
No, I can't do it because I'm laughing. Jeez. Well, Waylander, let me say this, bro. I'm going to make an animal noise, and that's going to reflect to you because you are a more.
Well, you could always do it in poetry form. I know there's Baba, Black Sheep, and a couple of other ones out there involving sheep. Sheep counting sheep, you know, the usuals.
I dub B. Christopher, sir. Yes, boss.
So, okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break. Gonna get something for this parched throat of mine since I do spend a lot of time talking, which is not unusual, even in my normal life. So I will be back with everybody shortly.
Everybody was kung fu fighting, and Mr. Wylander was fast as lightning. If Mr. John Harps, if I need to put a prediction for the finals, I am suspecting, right? Immortal Order versus Africa Burn B team. But that is just me. I might be wrong. And as the previous tournaments has shown or reflected, don't follow my bets. Not in Mobile Legends. Definitely not in Mobile Legends. You get. Stoner, am I sporging fighter or am I spoeging fighter? I just needed to rectify you there. Mr. Wick, seeing that you are there in YouTube, right? Just rewind a bit and just take the screenshot for the second match, please. Thank you. Ja, ek het gesien jy het dit reggemaak. I did see you did fix it. Don't worry. But yes, Immortal Order is definitely on top of it. They had a beautiful match tonight. Please do yourself a favor and just rewind, you know. Go watch that first match between Pandora's Box versus Immortal Order, as well as Africa Burns B team versus, you know who they played, you know, the Team Jinxers, and see how that played out. I'm just waiting for Mr. Charlie and his team to log in, and then we can continue with the next match. All right, Team Savage Reborn will be joining us now. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, viewers that decided to stay with us, right? Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Don't just press the subscribe button, smash it! Because that's how love is felt, you know?
Yeah, it's
Love
like
hurts.
it's like that MLMA song. Smack that.
No, smack that. Give me some more, smack that. But now that just, you know, one of my favorite rap songs is To the window, to the wall, to the wall, till the sweat drop down my thighs. HDTT. You see, I need to censor myself here. I can't, I'm having fun.
All right, so we got everything set. Ready, set,
Yes,
go.
they are coming. All right. I see he is logging on, and let's go. So, viewers, as you can see, the poll just came up. Which side are you favoring to win? Will it be Reverse Push or Savage Reborn? So you see, the community at this point of stage is favoring Reverse Push to take this by 67%. Why you see the captain of Africa Burns A team, right, Mr. Stoner 69. He's asking, who do you have for the top three for the MSA, in your opinion? Click. Mr. Stoner, do you want a biased or unbiased answer there? That because at this point of stage, it's a very difficult question to answer because anything can happen. Anything can happen. But seeing that we are on the topic for the MSA, right? We have the tournament lobby for you guys going in to the next round of MSA, which will continue on the 12th of December. But just before the MSA, oh, oh, sorry, my bad, Mr. Co-Captain. Why are you not captain? Um, so just before, just before the MSA starts, we will have a Call of Duty tournament for you guys right here on Waylander Gaming. You know, we love streaming a bunch of stuff for you guys. It's always fun.
Top three for the MSA. That's a tricky one.
It is a very tricky one.
Actually, you know what I want to do? If I do say what the top three is, I won't do it on the stream. I actually need to go and watch some of the more recent games. And then maybe we can get this out, not exactly like betting, right? Because, you know, I don't really want to get into all of that. But, you know, something exciting along the lines, because the MSA is coming up very, very, very soon. I mean, it's going to be like a blink of an eye. December is going to be around the corner, and as Scarp Skanker was saying, it is tournament lobby time, which is and it's a South African tournament lobby nonetheless. So we have a big thank you to say to the organizers here for pulling through for us with that. But yeah, actually, it'd be interesting to put up some I don't know, stats like fan favorite sort of thing.
Yeah, we can definitely look into that, bro, because this weekend is also the weekend where I need to be finalizing the MSA's highlights. So just before the tournament starts, you know, just so that everyone can have that recap of what happened in the MSA's previous season, just before this happened, where just before it kicks off. So, right, Stoner, Jean, we are an unbiased channel, right? So to give you an, it is all I can say is from my side, there is a few teams that I am honestly wanting to see to lose, and there's a few teams that I'm honestly wanting to see to win. Splish splash, they were taking a bath. As we see Savage Reborn joining the lobby.
We've almost got our full contingent, and we're gonna get into the third game. Yeah, but I think I'll definitely have something up on the group chats with regard to the MSA. But I'll definitely be listing who I think is my favorites. That's for certain.
So, John Stoner, let's say this, right? Before We call on Wylander to sing us a song. Sing us a song.
A song? I don't know what song to sing. You tell me.
Go with Hey There, Delilah.
Oh, just because you heard me play it does not mean I must sing it all the
Yeah,
time.
you got it stuck in my head for what, like 2 weeks straight up? And he played it on the guitar, guys. Imagine that. For all of you who did not know, Wylander can actually sing and tickle and tockle on the guitar. Listen to me giving out all of your secrets.
Yeah. Very, very, very soon, right? If any of those questions come up as a security question, you are posing a security threat. Oh no.
Steiner, it doesn't, it's not going to help, right? You're not going to get it out of me. You are not going to get it out. All right. So without further ado, let's. We have gone the 5 minute mark past 9 p.m. So let's jump into the coin toss and let's get the things going.
Yeah. Well, we will give an extended time for Savage Reborn to get their players into the lobby because the time was officially scheduled for 9:30, but we asked the teams if they were available early, uh, so that we could get everything done at one go. I mean, just flow one game into the next without that break. As we can see, the polls are is actually dead even at the moment, Skarpskenko.
Did the polls go to 50-50? Sorry, my wife took the phone from me and she's going through the chat.
For
She's
for
looking to give someone some, or to gaslight someone there for a moment.
for everyone who doesn't know, Scarf Skenkel's wife, who we shall now from now on be referring to as Mad Skenkel, has gotten his phone and decided to keep him away from the live chat and the polls.
It's actually on her phone. I've been watching the stream on her phone, just to keep the chat under the bird's eye.
Yeah. Just in case Nightbot decides to, as Nightbot just did, it's scolding Stoner. But Stoner, if you wanna ever know where Nightbot came from, it's from your own squad mate, Toyota. He was like, "Put the Nightbot. It's a wonderful thing. The Nightbot is like a policeman." But enough about the
So,
Nightbot. Let's get into the actual coin toss and what's going on here.
reverse push, picking heads, and it lands on heads. So, out of the three coin tosses, it's the first time that the coin favors the left side. Will they keep left, or will they be like the other teams and choose to stay on the right?
Well, so far in the previous two games, we've had two teams in the blue win.
Yeah. But what I'm referring to was the coin toss. That both teams on the right side chose to stick to the right side. They wanted to be the red team, and yeah. Okay, so never mind. Reverse push, deciding to stay on the left side, and let's go into the bats. Without further ado, this is the third and final match for tonight. Savage Reborn jumping the gun there, banning out the Sicilian and the Carmilla. Charlie, if you ever rewatch the stream, you were a naughty, naughty little boy, okay? Reverse push, responding with the joy and the gotcha. So without further ado, oh my word, ready please, and then we can jump into the match. Good luck and have fun to both teams. And off we go. As Mao Sama gets the third ban.
Hope will find a way, even when all is
Ooh,
forlorn.
reverse push, banning out that Vixana. Dark Horse with the response, deciding who he's going to ban. Banning out the Hayabusa. The Hayabusa being an early ban in all three matches tonight. Normally we see the Hayabusa as a final ban.
He's still not a jungler many want to face up against.
Butterflies born by thy wish.
Ooh, reverse push, getting rid of the Zushin with the Butterfly Lantern. B Nab Jutsu Crown. I'm calling it the Nab Jutsu single because the Nab Jutsu logo looks like that. So B Nab Jutsu Crown. Banning out the Clint. It's some other Japanese sign for something. Shiremi with the first pick, or will he swap out? Ooh, B612 picking up the Terizla
Yeah, so quite a
in
good
the XP lane.
yeah, quite a good XP lane. Ooh, B Crown locking onto the Ling. Nice and early. Haven't seen a Ling in the tournament in a while.
No, we have not. I just wanted to ask you is, would you say the Ling is a good pick for a first pick?
Depends. I mean, they can hard counter the Ling, but Ling is in the right hand side. It's extremely high skill, as you can see, right? They're trying to get the hard counter into the Ling with the Kufra. But Ling is a very, very high skill hero. What I like about him so much is he doesn't always have to be used in the aggressive style that normally you'd like to play as a Ling. You can use him as a split pusher. So it's like you can get your team to engage or semi-engage in a fight to cause a distraction on one end, and he has a crazy mobility to get to across the other end of the map and just push. So from mid to late game, he can be an absolute monster because of the versatility that he does provide. But as you can see, even the mage pick here from the side of reverse push is to deal with the Ling, because they don't want to have like a mage where he's just going to be able to engage upon them easily. Get that Tempest of Blades out and just pick off somebody. Kadita with her ulti will be able to sustain, shall we say. Not sustain, but escape rather, the attentions of a Ling. Dark Thoughts, however, picking up the Yuzong, but we do have LV on the Suyu. Is that was that a lag out, or well, we just have to keep an eye on that, won't we?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, bro, it could also be a unconventional pick. I have seen the Suyu featuring in the gold lane quite oftenly, not so of late. But yeah, as we see, the Charlie picks up the Lilia. Toji going for his famous Popol and Koopa. Will he lock onto it? As Scarlet picks up the Fanny.
Oh,
So
Ling
Fanny versus Ling.
oh, that's a tasty, tasty battle in the jungle.
Let's go.
Toji going for the Irithel.
Haven't seen an Irithel being played in quite some time.
And Bright Q24 going for the Akai. So it's definitely LV on the Suyu and the gold lane. I just wanted to say, you know, the Irithel with her second skill, taking down the armor. You know, it's there's not really much of a tank composition here for her, but she can be deadly. Ooh, but Savage Reborn going up on the polls, the community is favoring Savage Reborn to take the W here by 58%.
But will the community be right? Interesting draft here. Let's get into the game. Let's see how the actual gameplay is gonna go. I'm quite excited to see Fanny up against Ling, especially with the update to Fanny. She doesn't have that burst potential anymore, like she used to have. It's gonna be a lot of fast fingers and cable work to get
I
those
just want
stacks.
to bring
Yeah.
something into note here. When the Ling was standing next to the Suyu, the Ling looked so tiny against the Suyu. Is the Suyu a giant, or is Ling just a tiny man?
Who knows? We'll have to wait to see in when we do some videos on lore. Alright, so we get to see both jungles starting off at the same side. So Fanny with the red means no early invade. So Bright Q24 realizes that, just gives a bit of vision for his team so that they know for certain there's going to be no invade. As we did see Ling clear his buff quite quickly and then move on to the red, because I mean, with a Fanny level 1 invade, you don't really want to leave anything open too much. But I'm going to be quite interested to see this Suyo against the Irithel here in the gold lane. Who's going to win this particular matchup? Both heroes do have the ability to poke from quite some distance. Fanny is now level 4. The cutthroat's available. She's going to be going in onto the... That guy has to get back out there. Oh, but there's the follow-up from the Ling. It's going to be 1 kill. It's got Tempest of Blade lands as well. He does land with the dashes, manages to get a double. It's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange. But Suyu, he sees the opportunity to try and get the kill onto Toji there. Will Ling try and commit anything? Try to be a bit greedy? No, he decides against it. Does B-Crown. Gotten 2 kills there and decides to get out. So both kills there, nicely going to the jungle, which is what you want to see. As you can see, he's already pushing towards that level 5. Tries to steal some of the jungle farm away from the Fanny. Wants to have as much of that retry advantage as possible. Fanny, will she come in to contest? Ling is taking a bit of damage here. He is half health. Ooh, Kufra, beautiful jump in. Tempest of Blade comes out to save him. Who's going to get out the retry? Beautiful. Fast hands from... B-Crown there as Akai with the heavy spin zoning away, but there's the Yuzong with the Black Dragon form into the backline, wants to engage into the Terizla. Terizla taking a lot of damage, gets the passive off, does Dark Thoughts. So nice play there from the Ling, beautiful outplay that... It was a stunning play from the Kufra for the set there, and just as the team came in to engage, those fast fingers from B-Crown on the Ling, getting himself out of harm's way. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Kufra. He's not quite yet level 4. Has to quit the bouncing ball. But Khadija comes in. What a lovely setup. But there's the killing spree on the Ling. He's onto the backline. Double kill for him as he takes down both the Khadija and the Kufra. Oh, but there's Fanny with the cutthroat. Tempest of Blade. Will it be enough to save him? He's trying to dance away once again. The fast fingers from this Ling. My goodness. I'm gonna make a highlight reel just from this.
That is quality from B-Crown, bro. That is, he's quick on his fingers. I mean, that's the second time he makes a close escape from the Fanny.
That is true. That is very true. Suyu, beautiful engage and disengage there from Alvi on the Suyu. As we see Kufra trying to set up here, but he has been scouted out by the Akai. Akai, Bright QT, wants to make the rotation around. It's Mausama here. Decides against the engagement, wants to get back towards the mid lane, giving his mid laner the ability to clear this wave, as we do see 15 seconds. So there's the chase. It's on heavy spin, comes out from the Akai. But there's Fanny, once again, dancing through the wall. Scarlet, what a play from Fanny! With the cables going wild. Taking out the Akai just before this major objective. But there's Ling once more. He wants to engage onto the Irithel. He's going to pop that. Tempest of Blade manages to land, gets the kill onto the Irithel, and jumps out. Nice pull from the side of Savage Reborn. There's the Black Dragon form coming out. The penalty zone wants to be landed in here. Is it going to be the follow-up? There's a penalty zone onto 4. Oh my word, just so much of skills going off at this moment in time. Kadita manages to get the double kill and the shutdown. Fanny dancing around. But it's going to be the double kill for the Yuzong as well. Is a 2-for-2 exchange. But the turtle did go to the side of Savage Reborn, as it is 7-5 in their favor, with the 1k gold lead being established by them. This game is quite intense. Just as the polls predicted, the polls are pretty close. I mean, it's 46-54 to the favor of Savage Reborn, which is pretty close. It's the closest poll we've had for the day. And the game is proving to be just as close in terms of what can happen. Some beautiful play from both teams. As we see the first turret of the game being taken down by the side of Savage Reborn, Terizla trying to get a turret in exchange, but Ling using that mobility of his to get across the map just to make sure that that turret of theirs in the bot lane stays alive. But there's the engagement once more into the Kadita. There's Fanny, tries to get that fast fingers off once more. He's gonna recall his Scarlet on the Fanny. Ooh, Kufra with the Tyrant Strike onto the turret. What a setup from the Kufra. Heavy spin from the Akai, keeping him alive, but it's gonna be Terizla with the penalty zone. Laying into the backline, did commit the Tempest of Blade, but manages to get away. Fanny on the hunt, wants to chase down this Ling, but Ling escapes. It was a battle of the mobility jungles there. What a set from the Kufra. That was magnificent. Yuzong really getting the passive off here onto Terizla. He's going to have to try and heal up a little bit. Black Dragon form coming out from the Yuzong. Wants to zone away, give his team the space. He does land with a Petrify combination onto Hashi, who's taken down on that Kadita. Penalty zone onto the Yuzong. Is he going to be able to sustain this? Getting knocked up. There's the Link. They're trying to get the Terizla. Yes, they do. Yuzong does fall, but there's going to be another kill there in the mid lane. It's going to be... push away on the mid lane. Irithel did have to escape, but Savage Reborn trying to get this turret hit. Fanny trying to come through with the glance. The cutthroat gets the kill. Fast fingers to get out. Scarlet going wild on this Fanny, and there's another kill there from the Kadita. She gets the blast off. Manages to take down the Akai. It's 9-8 in the favor of Savage Reborn. They do have that 1k gold lead, but it's the turret advantage that is really going there in their favor. Engagement by the Suyu, has to get away. There's Fanny once more with the cutthroat. Black Shoes couldn't even be committed. My word, this Fanny is dangerous.
It seems like she's getting online as we see the gold lead being quite even.
Oh, Yuzong engages onto the Terizla, has to use the Black Dragon form to try to get away, but he's not even worried about getting away. He knows that once he gets his passive off, the lower health he is, the more damage he's going to heal back. He manages to take down the Kufra, jumps through, wants to land on the Kadita. Oh, what the Fanny and Kadita combo manages to take him down. So no Yuzong and no Kufra for the next few seconds, but there's the Akai. He wants to get the heavy spin onto the Fanny, but she manages to get away. They do... pushing back the Irithel dealing so much damage here. It's going to be the heavy spin into the Tempest of Blade. It's going to be a penalty zone as well. But Akai, does Akai have the ability to sustain? The shield comes through there. It's going to be the Black Shoes comes out from the Lilia. Suyu trying to escape, but being hunted down. But the Ling doing so much damage. Is he going to be able to take down one more kill? No, it's the Terizla and a triple kill on the Fanny. All this with the Lord being up. Are they going to go straight for this? Fanny needing the blue, but are they going to go for this reverse push? Or will there be enough time for Savage Reborn's members to respawn? As the gold lead is now swung into the favor of the first push. But this mid lane turret still standing up here as we see one more turret being taken down. Oh, there's the Fanny once more. Cutthroat comes out onto the user. Has to commit the Black Dragon form to escape the attentions of the Fanny. Fanny once again getting into the backline. Forcing the heavy spin, baiting it out there. So no heavy spin as the Lord's going to be a Kufra with a bounce in there. But no tires are available. There's a Kai. He tries to get the stun off here. Lilia with the black shoes. They know that the black shoes come godlike on the Fanny. Jess comes in at the perfect moment in time. Oh, but there's the combination. It's going to be the Tempest of Blade from the Ling. He's trying to respond. Kadita escaping with 1 HP. But there's the follow-up from the team. They managed to take down 2. Is the Fanny. Tries to get back in here. They want to stay away from the walls. She's just dancing around. Doesn't manage to get the kill. Kadita with a recall spam there. But Black Dragon form once again from the Yuzong. Now this time trying to escape the tensions of the Terizla. He wants that passive to get proc. But the Revitalize does come out from the Terizla. He's sustaining through all of this. Dark Thoughts. He's going to have to try to get away from this attention. He's going to try and hope that Kai comes in to help him. But the hammer falls down from that Terizla. Taking down the Yuzong. Fanny taking a blue buff. Hopefully we'll try to get into space quickly enough to contest this. But no. Ling taking down the first Lord of the game. Heavy spin from the Akai, but he's taking a lot of damage. Wants to try and pin down this Fanny, but the Cutthroat comes out once more. Legendary, but Ling, he picks up another kill into the backline. It's a roam for MM exchange with the Lord coming up. Is this a good trade-off for the side of Savage Reborn? I tend to think so.
This is a battle of the jungles, bro.
Well, we were interested to see how it was gonna go. Oh, there's gonna be the Fanny once more. Black Shoes comes out from the Lilia. Oh, but there's the engagement. Kadita blowing up the Lilia. But there's the Ling. He's got that Tempest of Blades. But there's the follow-up. Fanny, she's dealing so much damage. They managed to land with a penalty zone, taking down the Ling as Kadita makes her way back. But there's the heavy spin. Do they manage to shut down this Fanny? Finally, when it's a Kai who gets the kill, they finally manage to shut down the Fanny. As we see the Lord pushing down onto the top lane here. Terizla trying his best to make sure that he protects the tier 2 turrets. It is only the mid lane tier 2 turret that stands at this moment in time. This game on an absolute knife edge. The invasion into the jungle. They don't want to let Fanny. Oh, the Petrify comes out. Beautiful there from the user, but he's taking so much damage. They manage to take down their Kai. He's got to use the Black Dragon form to get away. But did Fanny get her blue through all of that? Yes, she did. Use the red. She landed on there. But there's the Ling engaging into the backline once more. Fanny managing to make a full U-turn there to get back to the base. Did a bunch of damage, but no one killed in this exchange so far. This next Lord fight is going to be crucial.
Now, this could make or break, as it will be the enhanced Lord of the first enhanced Lord of the match.
That is true. And as we see Ling doing what Ling does best, creating the space for his team, pushing this top lane. I mean, it's not like you want to really go and try and engage on a Ling. Creating the space, forcing the enemy team around and away from one another so that they can create a 4v5 situation. There's the engagement. Heavy spin once more from the Akai. Fanny is doing an excellent job of baiting out that heavy spin, so it's no heavy spin for this Lord. But it's all going to come down to this Retri battle as we see both teams trying to get into position here. Terisla, he wants to land the penalty zone. He does. On to 2. But Ling, he gets back to the wall. It's Yuzong with the Black Dragon form. If that comes out, he's trying to engage onto the fan. He does land the Petrify. He gets the Kadita. But there's the Terisla doing so much. But Ling coming in clutch, taking down the Lord, getting the Retri, but he's taking so much damage. It's only the Lilia left alive with the Yuzong. It's a 3-for-2 exchange, but the Lord going to the side of Savage Reborn. Will the no MM pick come back to haunt them at this stage in the game? Nice camp out here. They want to engage onto the Aerothel. She does pop that Wind of Nature, but there's the Yuzong. He's dealing so much damage. Black Dragon form comes out. The mid lane turret does fall, but taking out the Aerothel as the Lord is up is going to prove to be very vital for the side of Savage Reborn. Will they be able to take this, or will Reverse Push be able to defend this here? They have been doing an excellent job so far. The Fanny's back online. Fanny doing the same thing as Link, keeping the lanes pushed. Does not want the lanes to push in evenly. But this is the enhanced Lord. It's been guided here by the Suyo towards the base. They want to get this Lord to charge up and crash into the turrets so they can take down a tier 3 turret. They really want their objectives being taken. It does crash in. Tier 3 turret being taken down. Fanny tries to get engaged. Heavy Spin comes out. Manages to catch the Kadita against the wall. But there wasn't really that much follow-up. The Revitalize comes out. Kai takes so much damage. He's going to be taken down. It's Yuzong, Black Dragon form into the backline. Ling managing to take down yet another tier 3 turret. But there's Fanny coming in here as well. Penalty zone landing onto the Yuzong. But there's a Tempest of Blades from the Ling. He manages to take down 1, 2. It's going to be a 3-for-2 exchange. But the Suyo, he's so low. Will we see the third final tier 3 turret falling down here? It's the Kufra. Manages to get the jump in there, forcing the Ling away from taking down that turret. As the Suyo, he wants to engage, but gets blown up by the Fanny. As the final tier 3 turret is taken down by the Lilia. And it's going to be the Ling who falls. Kufra and Fanny doing the defense for the team. But is it going to be too little too late? Will Reverse Push have enough in the tank to try and bring this comeback here?
Savage Reborn was forcing for the end there, but costing them two players.
Yeah, though it's they do have time on their side. Oh, there's the engagement. It's their Kai. He lands the heavy spin. He almost spins that Fanny completely against the wall there, but she wants to turn around to try and engage onto the Lilia. And all this with another 10 seconds for the Lord. This is going to be... I wonder if this is going to end up being the 18-minute Lord, where we're going to see that enhanced. But, oh, Fanny! What a camp! Taking out the Ling at a vital time in the game. As we see the Aerothel trying to push onto the Lord, but there's the Petrify coming out from the Yuzong. It's going to be the Wind of Nature pop by the Aerothel. What beautiful timing there from Toji as he takes down 1, 2. So you trying to get the push there as we see the potential backdoor, but Fanny is there to defend. But the Lord is being taken down super low. It's only the Lilia trying to contest this. Suyo is going to try to help in here, but Lilia, she's getting a lot of poke damage. Throwing it onto the Lord, but Fanny comes in clutch. Black Shoes does come on, but this Aerothel, she's on the hunt. She wants to take down the Lilia. Suyu trying to help the Lilia in there, but this game now has just turned a corner. It's 3 dead for the side of Savage Reborn, with the Lord on the side of Reverse Push. That play from the Fanny there, knowing that Ling was going for his buff, camping him out and taking him down. Double quick time. The engagement once more. They try to get onto the Ling. He's going to have to jump away from all of this damage. He does manage to get back to safety as we see Yuzong trying to deal with the Lord there on the top lane. Ling, would he want to contest for his blue buff? I don't think so. It's not worth dying over a blue buff. As we see the Lord taking down a turret. Yuzong getting a lot of damage. It's a penalty zone by the Terizla. He's got the revitalize. He's sustaining through so much, but there comes Ling in to deal that final bit of damage. And they're on the hunt for the Irithel, but Irithel, she's still got that wind of nature. He manages to force everybody away as Lord is half health. Will it be able to crash into the turret? It will. It might be able to take down this tier 3 turret. It's only the Lilia here trying to defend it. Suyo comes in. They manage to protect the tier 3 turret. So Savage Reborn keeping their tier 3 turrets and the tier 2. Oh, but there's the engagement. It's on to the Suyu as he gets blown up by the Khadija. Double kill as well. It's the Yuzong taken down once more. It's just 3 left to defend. It's only going to be the Ling and the Lilia and Akai left alive as we see Ling doing his job once more, trying to create space for his team. The same as Fanny. Fanny pushing the bot lane while Ling pushes the top. This
100%.
this is an extremely exciting match. It's going to be 44 seconds to the next objective.
Yeah, so for all the viewers that have just joined in, this is Savage Reborn versus Reverse Push. And seeing that you just joined, please hit that like button, share and subscribe, please.
Ooh, engagement onto Khadija. She has to pop the ultimate to stay safe. Kufra deciding against charging in here as we see Reverse Push pushing this bot lane in. Again, wanting to create the space necessary to try and take this Lord comfortably. There's Fanny trying to get into the back line. Engages onto the Suyu, but there's the follow-up engagement. What a petrify from the Yuzong. He gets the kill. What a perfect time. He does fall for it, but he does die in that exchange. But what a beautiful kill that is to get at this moment in time with the Lord being up. Yuzong coming up clutch with a play. Now it's just to take down Tochi on that Aerothel. For that must be in the minds of Savage Reborn. Reverse Push. They realize they've got to keep the Lord. They've got to keep that Aerothel safe. She's the main source of our damage here. As we do see Terizla going to stop the back door. Oh, they managed to take down the Kai. It's a mega kill. Tempest of Blade comes out. But so much of damage from the Aerothel. She gets another kill. Double kill going down. It's gonna be all 4 dead, and the Lord going to the side of us. Reverse Push. Will they be going for the end here? I mean, I would be trying to get this push going through with just the Elvire on the Suyu left alive.
Yeah, Reverse Push coming in clutch at this point of stage.
Did we see the lack of marksman for the side of Savage Reborn come to haunt them?
Especially this late into the game, bro. They need that damage.
The recall spams in the mid lane. Irothel wants to get the turret lock on. She is taking a bit of damage there. Look at the damage coming out from her though.
It's crazy. Critting at 1.2k.
Will Savage Reborn be able to defend this, or will Reverse Push be able to take this game now with the Lord? This is the 22-minute Lord, you know, so it's not like this is just any Lord. This Lord is enhanced. Ooh, heavy spin onto the Aerothel, but there was nobody there to really follow for the Kai. Fanny into the backline, tries to get on, but the Lord is taken down to half health. But there's this Aerothel once more doing so much damage. Akai, is he going to be taken down? Yes, it's the Fanny who gets the kill. Lords onto the base. This is the time we're going to see the Nexus being locked. It's so close. And it's going to be Reverse Push, reversing the early part of the game and taking the victory. This was an extremely well fought game. Both teams here could hold their heads up high. But a big congratulations goes to Reverse Push, taking this, well, the 3 points in this matchup. That was exciting. That was intense. Nobody even said much in the live chat. Everybody was just like, "What is happening here?" You really did get to watch two teams battle it out here in a very, very, very exciting game. What a way to round off the evening.
Bro, this was a beautiful match nonetheless. GG's to both teams. That was a battle of the jungles and, well, the cutthroat Fanny just pulling it through for her team, bro.
That really was two jungles going head to head. But we're saying this because these are two very flashy jungles. They have some very flashy plays, and there was a lot of outplays between the two of them here. But that's not to neglect the performance of other players in this lineup here. This was an excellent performance all around. Every single player, all 10 of them, very, very well played. So, once again, GG's to both teams. Congratulations once more to Reverse Push. But from myself, Waylander, and Skrapskenko for tonight, just for tonight, we're gonna have to say goodbye. We will be back with all of you soon.
Good night. If you have not taken the opportunity to hit the like button, please do so now. And after you've done that, smash the subscribe and click on the ding-a-ling bell to get the notifications once we go live or release content.